You can find us at BWSSpodcast.com and on Facebook at BWSS Podcast. This is because we said so. Let's start the show.
And now, recording from beautiful and sexy Miami, with your hosts, Seth and Laz and Research Lucas. It's because we said so.
Here we are now. Fucking A. This guy's been looking for his quick news for like
I have my two quick
10
news already.
minutes.
I'm looking for the third one. I had a third one.
Oh, yeah, the third quick news?
Yeah, but I guess I'll just use the two.
Was it
what
really
I do
good?
is on my, I'm pretty sure one of you guys made me look for something that I wasn't supposed to look for.
Sure. It's how we do, folks. Okay. Well, this is because we said so. We got Seth in mic 1. We got Laz in mic 2.
Yo.
Momentarily breaking from his research to... We got Lucas in mic 3.
Hey.
And we got Ricky back again. See, stepping in once again. Me starting my new job. I'm gonna turn off this light over here. Me starting my new job. I just haven't had time to find people, and getting people last minute is more of a challenge these days because people are going back to work, but not enough. And we're going to talk about it.
Not at all, bro.
I got a really interesting one. Yeah, for sure. We'll talk about it. We hail from Miami. Get us at our website, BWSSpodcast.com. I said that really fast, BWSSpodcast.com. And all the links are there. TikTok, Twitter, which we hardly ever use, Instagram, Amazon, Spotify, all that crap is on there. We recorded Arcane. I can talk, starting already. We recorded Arcane Studios, and all the music is by the Unsilenced. And those of you listening, you want to watch the show, that's great. And those of you watching, we do get a lot more listeners. We do appreciate it because getting the viewers is kind of sweet. Just got to say. So, all right, we release one extended show a week. And please tell your friends if you like the show. It's BWSS. Episode 70, by the way, creeping up. Now that we're doing the one longer show, it's going to take a while to get there. So topics for today: Raul Castro resigns. Raul Castro is resigning. Actually, did resign in Cuba. Derek Chauvin, fuck him. We'll just say that, and then we're going to talk about later. NASA flies on Mars, which is amazing. Miami restaurants offering a $400 bonus as a sign-on bonus.
And Fort Lauderdale.
Well, the article said South Florida, but it's out of Miami.
Okay.
So, man, South Florida, they're giving you $400 just to, come back to work. We have WTF News, weather, Lazarus Corner Positivity. Don't forget to check out our sister show, MarketPeek. It's a stock show. We were doing 2 shows on the weekend and 1 during the week, and unfortunately, with my new job, I don't have time during the week. So it's just a weekend show, but still, you're going to get all the great stuff you got before. But you can check it out at youtube.com/seed/MarketPeek, or you can get a link at our website, BWSSpodcast.com.
It's time for Quick News.
All right, BBC, Norway death. Police ask how Oslo man's body lay in flat or apartment for you American folks for 9 years. The man, yeah, right? What?
So they found a body laid flat for 9 years?
He was in there for 9 years before they found him.
In the cold?
No, in a flat, in his apartment.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. The man
skeleton.
had been in his 60s and no one reported him missing. Police told Norwegian broadcaster NRK. Police found the body in December last year in an apartment block in the capital. According to NRK, the body was found when a caretaker needed to enter the apartment for maintenance work. Police say the milk cartons and letters in the home suggested the man had died in April 2011. The Norwegian Labor and Welfare Administration stopped sending him pensions in 2018 because they couldn't get in contact with him. Not much is known about the man, but according to NRK, he had been married a number of times and had children. Based on the picture we have, it is obvious a person who has chosen to have little contact with others, Miss Lean Mehdi told NRK, and he was not interested in talking to anyone, according to one neighbor. Some in Norway say the case also highlights how technology is changing society because all his bills were paid automatically. So everything was automatic.
Yeah, automatic checks, automatic bills,
rents, all that stuff.
Fuck.
So I don't know.
Damn.
He probably could have. I wonder if do you get your money back? How does that work?
Get what money back?
I hear you, but does he have a will? It has to go to I don't know, an eldest child or something.
If your eldest child didn't see you for 9 years, they don't deserve any fucking money.
I get it. It's gotta go. Legally, Lucas. This is Norway, but here in America, can you look up
Lucas.
the order in which a estate goes if there's not a will? I think wife first.
They were saying it goes to the government here. I don't know about Norway.
I think it's wife first, and then after that, it goes to eldest child or something. What's that, Lucas?
What is that called? The kin. First kin.
If they find it.
Next of kin.
Yeah.
But that's kind of nuts.
While he looks that up, Laz, you're up.
Oh. Here I am. Domino's launching a pizza delivery robot car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is
that's cool.
It's going to be in Houston.
Okay.
So this week, Domino's rolling out a robot car. Oh, sorry. This is from CNN Business. Okay. This week, Domino's is rolling out a robot car delivery service to select customers in Houston. For those who opt in, their pies will arrive in fully autonomous vehicles made by Neuro. I don't know what Neuro is.
Neuro, it's it's basically an electric car company. I think they're trading on the stock market.
Okay. So basically, you'll order it and you can tell them what they want, and they'll send you a text message. And you will know where the location of how close the pizza is coming to you, and they'll give you a code. You type in the code, you get your pizza, and everything on the bot is touchscreen. The doors open, gives you the hot food, and drives away. That's pretty cool, though.
That is really cool. Yeah. So this is in Houston?
Yeah, Houston is going to be the first.
Did it start already?
Yeah, this week it starts.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'd do it. You'd have to go down there, but just being able to go down and get a hot pizza from a robot, I think it'd be pretty cool.
And it doesn't even look like a car. It looks like let me see if you can see it. It looks like this.
Okay.
It's like
sure.
So it definitely doesn't even look like a car. It looks like a real robot. I know they had someplace, I can't remember what country it was, a little robot, but really smaller. It goes on the sidewalks, like a little messenger thing.
Really smaller.
No, it was really
sure.
Fuck you,
dude. Check that guy out, man. Which one? The guy over there. He's really bigger.
But it was a similar robot. Looks like kind of like what they send to Mars. Obviously, it's not that.
Sure.
And it would go on the sidewalks and deliver parcels and whatever you would need. But very small. But this is kind of farther away.
They're all car shaped because you got to have the four wheels. You don't have to, but let's face it. If you got to have the four wheels. So a lot of times
this one's going to be on the road. So,
yeah, for sure. For sure. It's a driving pizza oven. That's pretty awesome, though. Cool. I got to say. All right, BBC, Chinese official says local vaccines don't have high protection rates. Boy, this guy is in so much trouble. China's top disease control official has said the efficacy of the country's COVID vaccine is low in a rare admission of weakness. China's developed 4 different vaccines approved for public use, though some trials abroad suggested efficacy of as low as 50%. Mr. Gao later said his comments were my comments were misinterpreted. I 50%? Doubt it. Yeah, and that's actually been, we'll get it down here at the bottom, but I'll just jump down. The Brazilian trials of Sinovac vaccine, Coronavac, for instance, which is Sinovac is the Chinese company that made Coronavac vaccine, showed an efficacy rate of around 50.4%. So basically, you want to get to 50% to enable at least enough of it, because if at least it's not getting worse, and oftentimes it'll get better. But 50.4. So it looks like, even China's vaccine is cheaply made. I'm just saying. So Gao Fu, head of Chinese Center of Disease Control Prevention, on Saturday said at a conference his current vaccines don't have very high rates of protection. He suggested that the China regime, China was considering mixing COVID-19 vaccines, a way of boosting efficacy. But later appeared to backtrack on his comments, telling state media Global Times that protection rates of all vaccines in the world are sometimes high and sometimes low. Dude, in China, can you imagine? Like, they killed the doctor who was trying to, like, tell people about COVID and shit. And now this guy's like, yeah, our vaccine sucks, by the way. Sorry about that.
Yeah, they chopping his head off.
I was about to go this week, but then the Johnson one scared me, bro.
No, Johnson's not. You go to you get Pfizer or Moderna.
Yeah, but
the reason I say Pfizer, that was the first one, but Moderna's is just as effective, use the exact same technology. We talked about it on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to go as soon as I get some time.
I was waiting for that 6-month trial period.
Sure.
And then I got kind of scared, but I got to get it because these people is going crazy, bro.
You do have to, just get it and just get it over with. Sure. You will never have to worry about it until next year.
We have to do it. Yeah, exactly. Unless enough people get it and then the virus just disappears.
That could be. It's not going to happen though, unfortunately. This is going to be around for a long, long time.
5 years.
But I can't remember who said it, and this is a really good idea. They're like, America's just vaccine the world. It would cost us like $20 billion or something.
America should vaccine the world?
Which is nothing. Yeah, because Pfizer, it's our company. Like, it's the American freaking vaccine. And Lucas, can you Moderna?
Research Lucas.
Is Moderna American also? But
also
AstraZeneca is British. I'm pretty sure.
Just keep it for ourselves.
But no, vaccine the whole fucking world. Just get it over with.
No, Doug.
We should. 20 billion.
In here,
how cool would we look? Here's our 98% efficacy vaccine world. Suck it.
We're not paying. You know what I mean? As
it's
far
all
as
free. Just drive up.
Unless you have
vaccine.
insurance. Your insurance will pay for it. But a lot of places, like if my uncle came to visit from Haiti, they charge you to take the tests and get vaccines and stuff.
Some
like
of these third world countries, it's above. Like, you have to. It's like a year's worth of salary for some people. Yes. And the reason, one of the main reasons is because it has to be kept like super, super cold, which we talked about. That's the challenge. If you could just store it on a shelf and ship it over, it'd be so cheap. But the fact that it needs to be refrigerated like that it makes it really, really difficult. So, all right, Laz, you're up next.
Here we go. I think, when are you going to bring up I'll bring it up now. Black female cop was fired for trying to stop chokehold in 2008. Wins ruling. Will receive pension and back pay. So this happened about 12 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever.
Wait, 10? That's how long it took to settle this crap?
Yep.
Jesus. No.
So that's how annoying, especially what's going on right now, and you're going to talk about it in a little bit.
Sure.
This was a cop.
We're going to talk about it.
Yeah. You're going to, know what I mean. So this was a cop that stopped another cop from having a suspect in a chokehold while he was handcuffed, and she stopped the cop and got fired as a cop because she was trying to do the right thing, which probably saved this kid's life or this dude's life. And it took 12 years for them to rule that was unjustified for her to get fired. And she lost everything. Pension. I'm sure she worked since that time, but she served on the police. She served with that police for 19 years.
Sure.
And you need to get 20 years to get a full pension from them. And this was from Buffalo.
Okay.
I remember talking about
that. Yeah.
Yeah. They brought it up not too long ago, but this happens in 2008. But she's going to receive her pension. She got fired in 2006. And like I said, 19 years. She was one more year from getting full pension. She has 5 children. Huh?
Not quite 19 years.
No,
we talked about this.
She served 19 years as a police officer.
Sure.
And you needed to serve 20 years to get a full pension from that. And they fired her 1 year before that for stopping somebody for doing something they're not supposed to be doing, which is why we're in this.
So she got her pension. What else did she get back?
and back pay from all the time that she didn't work.
From here till then?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so like she got a nice like.
Hell yeah.
That's why I was saying it was kind of like a positive, but it's not really a positive because it's a negative thing.
Exactly.
But like, it's like it's
I'm with you.
crazy.
That's awesome.
It was Erie County Supreme Court Judge Dennis E. Ward. Referenced actually George Floyd and Eric Garner cases.
It sucks that very rarely are we rooting for the cop, in court. But
like,
this
which
time,
makes no sense. Like it's like it should be like that.
Yeah.
But then when somebody, I mean, I get it. Like everybody kind of sticks together because that's the team. You know what I mean? Like if me and you and Ricky are working at a place, we always have each other's back. But if somebody's wrong, somebody's wrong. And even Rick and I go through shit all the time. Seth, I tell you when you're an asshole all the time. Like if it is what it is. So it's like if you're doing something wrong, the next person, the person that's right there should be the one being to tell you like, yo, chill out. But they fucking win.
You know
against
what
us.
sucks? I mean, we'll get into the whole George Floyd. We'll save it because we're gonna talk about it. I mean, we're gonna be talking more about the cops, so I guess I'll just bring it up. But what sucks the most is none of those people thought that they could stop the cop, even though they knew what was going on.
Like the civilians?
Yeah. And look what this female cop. What's her name again? This female cop, look what she had to go through for like 13, 14 fucking years.
Got fired.
Cariol Horne.
That's right. Good for you.
Good.
But
It took a while.
yeah, but it's
but like, what the fuck, bro?
That's
Like,
how fucked up it is if you try to stop a cop. And she was another cop. Imagine a civilian.
oh, civilian, you're going to
That's what I'm
jail.
saying.
You probably
That's-
get shot.
that's
Like, I
bullshit.
mean, like.
You should be able to like, you should be able to step in.
We're not telling anybody to like step in, but to an extent, if you see something, like if a civilian stepped in with the George Floyd situation, like.
But how many people out there? I mean, I thought about it. Like, what would I have done if I was there? Would I have stopped the cop? Or
I don't think
I don't
any of us
know.
would.
I mean, I don't
Get it
know.
just recorded.
I mean, as a white guy, I might have felt like I could get away with it. To be honest
maybe.
with you, I ain't gonna lie.
But if one of us would jump in there, like, but the thing is, it would take one person. I
Sure.
think if one
I'll
person
tell you
did
what.
it, everybody would have just jumped in and be like, "That's enough."
Yeah, everybody would have shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody would have got shot. They're not shooting 20 people, bro.
That's what you think.
And you're already there. Like, it's not happening.
Sure.
And then one guy was a rookie. Like, we're gonna talk about it later.
We're going to talk about it. I mean, we're talking about what happened, but now we're going to talk about the end result, which is, finally putting this shit to a close. All right. So BBC by Yolande Nell and Phil Mazouk. How sex surrogates are helping injured Israeli soldiers.
Sex surrogates.
Yes. So in many countries, surrogate sex therapy, in which a person is hired to act as a patient's sexual partner, is controversial and not widely practiced.
In Israel.
In Israel, however, it is available at government expense for soldiers who have been badly injured and need sexual rehabilitation.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
I'm on the front line.
I mean, it's just like I've never even heard of this. The Tel Aviv consultation room of Israel sex therapist Ronit Alani looks much like you would expect. There's a small comfy couch for her clients and biological diagrams of male and female genitalia, which she uses for explanation. But what happens in the neighboring room, which has a sofa bed and candles, is more surprising. This is where paid surrogate partners help teach some of Alani's clients how to have intimate relationships and ultimately how to have sex.
So, who are they hiring?
Sex for dummies?
That was my first question. Like,
Because
who's the person signing up for this?
And they're
like,
this is a very religious country, no?
Israel. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
It's very interesting.
I mean, they don't live by Sharia law or anything like that. I mean, they're not governed. I mean, women drive and, all that stuff.
But so basically it's legal prostitution, sort of. Because it's like legalizing marijuana.
It's
because
crazy.
you need it.
Although critics liken this to prostitution, in Israel has become accepted to the extent that the state covers the cost for soldiers with injuries that affect their ability to have sex, which you got to support because it's soldiers that were out there. And
I think I'm only okay with it because it's a soldier.
Yeah, exactly. 85% of the sessions are about intimacy, touching, giving and receiving, communicating. It's about learning to be a person and how to relate to other people. By the time you have a sexual relationship, it's the end of the process. This is interesting. Mr. A, as he wants to be known, was one of the first soldiers to get Israel Ministry of Defense to pay for sexual surrogates therapy after a life-changing accident nearly 30 years ago when he was an Army reservist. A fall from a height left him paralyzed from the waist down. Mr. A was already married with children, but his wife did not feel comfortable talking about sex to doctors and therapists, so she encouraged him to seek help from Alani. He explains how Alani gave directions and feedback to him and his surrogate partner before and after each session. I didn't fall in love with my surrogate. I was married. I was just to study the technique of how to get to the goal. It's a very logical thing that I have to do.
What's Peter's friend, his neighbor's name with the wheelchair? Ricky.
Peter? Oh, okay.
From Family Guy.
Joe.
Joe. Joe from Family Guy. He has all those weird things with like sex and stuff too.
Really?
With his wife, yeah.
Yeah, like they have like, just do it, don't worry, I don't care. But
interesting.
You know what? It's for injured soldiers.
Yes,
so it's
correct.
not like
injured soldiers that,
like severely injured soldiers.
I mean, severely injured soldiers, or maybe soldiers that, to the point to where they probably lost an arm or a leg or something like that. Yes. It's interesting.
That's tough.
It's
like,
it's something.
Okay.
I'm good.
Honey.
No.
I guess I'll just go.
No.
And it's for male and females, or is
I
it
guess.
It's for both.
what about gays or homosexuals?
That's interesting. Pushing the envelope over there. All right.
How
Go
far
ahead.
is it gonna go?
Yeah, I know, right?
That's what I don't know.
Yeah, you
Interesting.
went there.
Good one, Seth.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. We could keep talking about it.
No.
No, okay.
This could be like a topic.
Yeah, right.
Next episode.
Right. So, Laz, did you find your third one or what's up?
Nah, we're good for now.
Okay, all right. So last one. God damn it. I actually have a couple, which is kind of interesting. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but the Pentagon, there's a UFO, and people put out the video. Here we go.
Oh yeah, it was confirmed.
Yeah, they're like, this is real.
Move to the right a little bit.
To the left, to the left.
So they're
this was like this week, no?
It was this week, correct? It was this week. So basically, it looks like those of you listening. Hold on, Jesus Christ. I think we got it. So it's literally a perfect, like, elongated, like if you were to take those Star Wars fan, a Star Destroyer, it's like a perfect elongated triangle. That's what the image looks like on radar. It's like a dark green, and then you have this this perfect, like, bright green, like, triangle, and it looks like a freaking. Look at that thing. It looks like a perfect little,
An unidentified flying object.
Yeah, that's what UFO stands for.
I know, but like
they're not calling it a UFO. They're calling it like a like unidentified flying, like, I don't know,
phenomenon.
So do they
that.
think it's from outside?
They don't know. It's a perfect triangle.
Maybe that thing in Mars is there too long.
a MiG, a Russian MiG, has a similar shape, but the thing is, if it was even one of our own, like, we would know what it is. It would come up on radar. Like, it's just weird. I'm just saying. All right. And then Paul Rincon from BBC. Get back to us. Here we go. NASA chooses SpaceX to build moon lander. So NASA has chosen Elon Musk's company SpaceX to build a lander that will return humans to the moon this decade. The vehicle will carry the next man and the first woman down to the lunar surface under the space agency's Artemis program. Another goal of the program will be to land the first person of color on the moon. The lander is based on SpaceX Starship craft, which is being tested at a site in southern Texas. So beat out Dynetics and also beat out Jeff Bezos' company, which I think is Blue Origin. The contract isn't like, okay, like, you're going to be taking us to the moon from now on. It's really just the first one, and based obviously on how that goes, they're going to decide if, they keep using SpaceX. But the first one, the ship has to land on the moon by itself, and then after that's complete, then they'll actually put Earthlings
people
on
on like
100%.
completely by themselves.
Yeah,
Let them walk out and everything.
that's the plan.
Interesting.
Because the idea is that we put a base on the moon and then we launch our shit from there wherever we want to go. I mean, we're talking decades down the road, but launching from the moon is going to be a lot easier and take a lot less fuel. And the important thing about them finding water on the moon is you can make hydrogen fuel. Like there's so many things you can do with water. So, I mean, that's the plan. For now, we're going to be launching from Earth. There's no secret there. And yeah, so this last one, and you can see, hold on, do I have it here? So yeah, actually, we'll save that for later. Where is it? Oh yeah, here we go. South Florida restaurants desperate for workers offer $400 signing bonus. That's insane. $400 signing bonus to South Florida workers. What do you think about that?
You know, you can just sign up and then quit.
No.
Nah,
Some of them
you
you
gotta
have to do
stay.
90 days.
Yeah.
And,
After 90 days, I think, I don't know. After 90 days, you get it.
but some of them 90 days. Some of them are just, I think they pay you right away. But
Sure.
I mean, they're probably going to make you work at least a week.
Probably.
But honestly, no one's working, bro. The
Yeah.
chefs, like literally the cooks and the chefs, some of them are working 6 days, 60-hour weeks. One of my chefs said that he can't get anybody to come to work or apply for jobs.
Yeah.
And
And won't
then-
even apply.
But the thing is like, a lot of people, it's South Florida. A lot of people are just like, I'm going to collect my unemployment anyways. I don't care.
Yep.
But
But are they getting the federal? Are they getting the extra $300? Just
no,
allows
now
it free?
they're getting the, what is it, 225 plus, they're getting a little extra. But you got to remember, the problem is these hotels and restaurants aren't paying people any money, bro. Like they're paying people like $12 to $15 an hour. And
They don't want to put up with the bullshit.
yeah, then not even only the bullshit at work. Imagine you have to work $12 to $15 an hour. $15 an hour. You got to drive to the beach. If you live on this side, you can't afford to live in Miami Beach if you're just a cook.
Wherever you at.
Or wherever you are.
That's always the problem.
And then you can't afford gas.
Parking.
So parking, like
Bullshit.
parking next to the hotel for us is $20. Now I pay $100 a month. I park inside the building.
Sure.
But if you're not, I'd be paying $400 a month just to go to work.
Yeah.
So it's like, so now it's like, okay, you know what? I'll sit home and collect my unemployment and do nothing. They're not
Shit.
going to stress me right now. And then I'm saving money about not having to drive to work, not having to deal with the stress. And it's annoying. Nobody wants to be at work. I get it.
Bullshit.
So the chef was like, I'm going to have to start paying people more. I'm like, of course. You should have been paying people more a long time ago. You guys make hella money. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
And there's people like yourself that felt, like it's fucked up that you guys fired us so fast. And like you had issues too with like the communication and the lack of.
I hate that environment. And
Yeah.
like, I'm okay now. But
Sure.
I told you, remember the first week, I was
Yeah,
like,
the
yo,
drama.
like what the drama
Yeah.
and this how it works. Your girl said it. Like, look, like it's coming into work is like, like what
Yeah.
the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
I can't. It's just, I don't
It's
like
draining.
it. It's draining, bro. It kills you, and then you just want to get out of there. I've still been positive since it's been like that, but it's tough.
Laz's
And-
Corner of Positivity.
So the job that I have now, we are a supplier of certain goods to businesses out there. And I will say some of them are hotels. And when we talk to these businesses, the number one issue, and I'm telling you across the board, is they cannot find staff. I went to a hotel that had a whole bar closed, like a beach bar closed.
With
I
the
mean,
weather that's been passing over the past 2-3
because
weeks,
they can't staff it. Like they have other
Venues.
bars open,
Yeah.
but like the beach bar, which is right there, they can't find staff.
Our biggest complaint at the hotel is that they can't get people to do anything for them. Like, oh, we need something. You're getting rooms cleaned later on. It takes, if you call right now, you're going to be on hold before you get a call for like at least 3 minutes.
Sure.
People can't even answer the phone. Like, I mean, like, it's ridiculous.
I have to say, like in one respect, it's good that Biden extended the federal, but in another unemployment. But in another, it's just it's making it difficult
DeSantis
because people
was
don't
saying
want to go
that
back to work.
He wants to lower that unemployment wage, or somebody was trying to go through it. Our governor for Florida.
Yeah.
So
We'll see.
We'll see. But
Here's the thing. I mean, the word obviously is out. Like people know, and it's probably gotten to Biden by now that people can't find workers. I mean,
we're
even
making. I'm
managers.
making more money. I don't care. You feel me? Like it is what it is.
There's like, front desk managers that are running the pool,
Yeah,
like there's
yep.
a lot of people taking on multiple jobs.
That's exactly what's going on.
Because they can't find the staff. And the thing is, like, you want to hire a manager, but you can't hire the manager because you don't have the employees to manage them.
It's from the top, the highest level of type of employment to the lowest. Like they can't get managers, they can't get a busboy, they can't get a towel guy. It's not even like it's not. You know what I mean? Like it's all across the board. It's not only like, oh, we just need this person. No, we need everything.
The hotels are gonna have to. And dude, I'll tell you right now, the hotels are making a ton of money. Yep. Ocean Drive, $800 a night minimum. $800 a night on Ocean Drive. That's what people are paying. Yep. And it's like
they expect service.
And that's across the board. So I mean, they have these people like coming in who are paying top dollar that expect X amount, but it's just hard, man. People do not want to go back to work, and people, especially down here in Florida, giddy up. But I can say, like, they are going to have to start paying people more.
You got to pay more.
Yeah.
Hotels can suck it, bro.
I mean, the one good thing about working at the Fontainebleau is, like, you made $10 an hour as a tipped employee. It's not like you work there. I mean, depending, but
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So even if you didn't make any money,
They
you still
hooked it
got
up,
something.
man. Yeah, exactly. So
But
more
the thing
places
is,
are gonna have to do that.
They've been making so much money before, and they're not paying people, bro. That's the whole thing.
That's
like,
about to change.
Yeah, like literally, you can't have people like holding basically the people that none of us see, like we see because we work there,
Sure.
that are holding the place together. The guy throwing out the trash, washing all the dishes.
And that's the thing.
If
What,
you
do
don't have
blame
this
him
guy,
for not coming?
huh?
Do you blame him for not coming?
Of course I don't blame him. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't do that to people.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like you're making millions of dollars a year or a month. No, so a year. I'm talking $1 million a month or a week sometimes, and you're paying the guy on the bottom $10 an hour. When he got kids, he has to catch the bus. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to deal with that
Yeah,
shit.
he just stay home,
And
collect
that's
unemployment,
exactly
gamble on the side.
But that's what happened. A lot of people ended up realizing how much they're like myself. I was out of work for a year, and moving down here. I was once again just waiting for the right job. It finally came along. But like when I started staying home, I realized how much I was missing out on, especially having a baby girl. But that's the thing. Like a lot of people are like, "Damn, like this is sweet, but it's not gonna last forever."
I didn't even see Ricky. I see Ricky like once a month before.
I hear you.
That.
All right, Lucas.
It's time for.
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
WTF news, folks. So what do we got, Lucas?
This week comes out of Florida.
Oh, imagine that. Okay.
Did you guys hear about the new bill your state just passed about transgenders?
No. Oh God, here we go.
It's okay, Lucas. Everybody's okay with you now.
Yeah, it's fine. Is this your way of sharing?
No.
You didn't have to get the law passed, bro.
They introduced, and as far as I could see, if my fucking mouse works, which is part of, I actually do have beef with that.
Okay.
You're allowed to put the mouse in your butthole now.
What?
Shit.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay.
Florida
So,
House passes bill banning transgender women students athletes and allowing for genital inspections.
Allowing for genital inspections?
Yes.
Holy crap.
I agree with the transgender.
I agree with that
athletes.
too. I hate to say it. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah. It's what the
but
fuck
if
that
you're
they have
freaking
to-
man and you have man athleticism and you turn yourself into a woman, you should not be able to compete with the women. I'm just saying.
It's cheating.
It's not
Well, I'm not going to say,
Well,
I'm not going to
here's-
put a label on it.
I'm pretty sure there's some women that can destroy some men
No,
in a lot of
absolutely.
sports.
Absolutely.
Big time.
Serena Williams will whip your ass.
Any of our asses,
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
I do have kind of firsthand, John, our brother's soccer team,
Sure.
boys varsity.
Yeah.
They had a girl on the team because they did not have a girls varsity team.
Okay.
That year, they went to states and won.
Sure.
To switch genders simply to play a different
They're
game.
not doing it for that reason.
Oh no, there was
They're doing
somebody.
it to
There was
dominate.
somebody that did that.
No, they're doing
No.
it.
Yeah,
Dominate.
real?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did it.
yeah,
Like,
there's the-
it was a track runner. He was like rated like was it track? It was like he was rated like 300 plus something like some Olympic track star or whatever.
Men's and like women. He's like
and then he changed to women's, and then he was like number 3. And it was and dude, look like.
Did he get the surgery and everything?
Yeah, he fucking took the shots
and that's exactly my point.
No, my thing is it that serious though?
Yes, when the reason I feel so passionate about it, me and my cousin were having this conversation, the other Ricky, and he was like,
other Ricky.
Yeah, we have another Ricky. We have to.
Okay.
We have. We'll talk. That's the whole other conversation
For another show.
Yeah. So, this Ricky has 2 daughters. His first 2 kids are girls. So he's like, I'd be damned if there's just a kid that just decides I want to be a girl today and just start playing games with my kids.
Exactly.
And my whole thing is like, I have my daughter's 12 years old. I don't give a fuck what you say you believe. I don't want no guy going in the bathroom with my daughter.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? Like, you feel the same way. Like, it is what it is. You have a daughter. Like, no, that doesn't make any sense to me. I get it, but not with my kid. You feel me? Like, it is what it is.
I hear you.
When she's older, whatever, do what you gotta do. It's your life. But like now, not out.
Well, that's definitely some WTF news.
Yeah, for sure.
But I honestly, I feel I have to agree with it. You know, I mean, just in the sense of fairness, and which I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that. So, all right, we're gonna take our first break. We're gonna be back with Raul Castro stepping down. In addition to Derek Chauvin, we're gonna talk about NASA flying on Mars. And then we'll take our other break, get into the weather. We got some beef. And that's what's up. Trump. I hope he brings the show back. Dude, could you imagine how much he would get paid to do Celebrity Apprentice now?
Oh, we're all watching it.
I'd watch it.
Like,
I loved the show even before it was Celebrity Apprentice. It was regular Apprentice. It was a great show.
I probably wouldn't watch it. You know why? You know I was the president?
You know,
You're impeached.
yeah, but I mean, he won't have to say that, obviously.
He's gonna say it.
No, I mean,
Impeached.
okay. All right.
Exactly.
man.
So we're going to talk about Raul Castro stepping down, which is actually a pretty big thing. I mean, this ends the Castro reign, you know, as
No
it
other family
were.
members?
What's that?
No other family members?
Not taking over.
No.
I mean, he has, I think, sons and stuff, but there's going to be a bit of a vote.
I think he wanted to appoint somebody. Oh, they don't know who he wants to appoint.
No, they already. Here we go. Actually, I'll go ahead and jump ahead. So we got, it says, meet the new leader of Cuba's Communist Party here. So, and it's interesting. So it's going to be country's Communist Party hierarchy on Monday selected Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel to the powerful position of first secretary. So that's like the number one like title, like you basically just run everything. And then I think they're going to go ahead and have a election for the actual presidency, which still has some power, but still it's a step. Go ahead.
Let me ask you, sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay.
Would you want to fill those shoes?
Why not?
They're too big of shoes to fill.
You have
Fidel? I'm good.
No, Fidel's gone.
Yeah,
This is
but
what-
No, he's gone. I'm
like
saying
the Castro family.
like the Castro family in general. Like
I think most people are happy that he's gone because maybe
yeah,
now
but
they get
remember,
their
a lot of people
country.
are also salty. Remember, they had the gambling and all that stuff down there, and he cut it off.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bending.
I think that even Raul knows that
He's
it's
straight.
time for the
Yeah, he
country
said,
to
"I'm straight."
progress.
And he said that.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know?
it is. Yeah, like that exactly. He wants the. He says he feels that the younger group can make the country progress with whatever is going on.
Yeah, and he was the guy who I don't want to say brokered, but ended up conversing with Obama where they released restrictions, and then you could all of a sudden go down there.
Yeah.
You know,
It makes sense.
I
I
hope
mean,
it's
like
I still want to go visit.
I'd go.
this is
Oh
a
yeah.
this is a country that's been not away from the world, but definitely not
They had
moving
a lot
how
of
everybody else is
embargoes.
moving. For
But
the
that's
past.
the thing. Like if you look at the cars they have, and more recently though, it has opened up. But yeah, it's time for like the Cuban Missile Crisis is over. Like it's time's up. Let's just open the country, let people have business.
Do
Like
the import export thing.
yeah, all that stuff. I think it's time.
We don't have that problem with Russia.
What's that?
Like I mean, whatever they allow us to import.
Oh,
and
we're gonna
export,
have
we
beef
do.
with Russia.
No, we don't. But
We're going to.
we always have beef with Russia, but we
Sure.
don't have beef with Russia.
Yeah,
You know what I
sure.
mean, like it is what it is. You can still buy something from Russia, and they still get shit from us. It
Yeah.
just is what it. But since the country's so powerful, you can't just say, "Oh, you know what? Don't fuck with Russia."
Sure.
Everybody's not going to agree with you. Like Cuba's was smaller, and that destroyed that country.
Yeah.
Basically, or left it behind because they're not horrible.
No, they were good. It's just that, the mafia went down there, they did the gambling. They were making money, and Fidel is like, no, not doing this.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, but still, the gambling. Yeah, he cleaned things up, and he did like give people like land and for farming and stuff like that. But when we had the show on with Marcos, we talked about Fidel Castro passing away. This was back in like 2016 or 17, whatever. And like this is your milk for the week. And you like, it's not like you can just go buy milk. It's given to you.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of issues. I think people should be able to go fucking buy a gallon of milk. Obviously in Myanmar, it's what, $5.50 was it, Lucas? Myanmar milk? I think it was $5.50.
Myanmar or Miramar?
Something like that.
Myanmar.
That's where your son is.
We always
where
make
your
this
son
joke with
lives,
you.
Yeah.
That's why I said it.
So here's the thing. It won't be a clean cut thing. It's not how the system works in Cuba. It's not like the U.S. where the former presidents don't have influence over the office they leave. So he's still going to, Mr. Castro, that he's still going to have some
Influence?
say.
Definitely
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna
pull
have some
influence,
say.
big
for
time.
sure. And that's it is what it is. I like the fact that they're starting to make these steps, and if they can continue to, let's say modernize almost from a social standpoint, then they'll be able to modernize from a infrastructure and technology standpoint. So Andrea Rodriguez from AP, Castro didn't say who would endorse, but obviously we saw who it was. And this was a couple days ago before the announcement. The coronavirus pandemic, painful financial reforms, and restrictions imposed by the Trump administration have battered the economy, which shrank 11% last year as a result of collapse in tourism and remittances. Remittances is kind of like, a big portion of it as well. Long food lines and shortages have brought back echoes of the special period that followed the collapse of the Soviet Union in the 1990s. So in January, Diaz-Canel finally pulled the trigger on a plan approved 2 Congresses ago to unify the island's dual currencies. Excuse me, I didn't even know they had a dual currency system.
Yeah, they did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there
mean,
are dollars, right?
yeah. I mean, it just, I don't know. So, but here's the thing. Like
a lot of places were like that though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Like Bahamas, Haiti was like
Yeah.
our dollar used to be worth the same as the Haitian dollar before.
no,
And
our dollar's worth more.
a Haitian dollar.
No, our dollar, U.S.
Now I'm talking about a long time ago.
Used to be
that dollar
equal?
it used to be equal.
Yeah.
A long, like 40 years ago.
Sure. Well, I mean, we'll see. I think it's good that he's stepping down. I think it's
Maybe maybe they probably had he was like no option. Not no option.
Now he probably woke up one day and said, fuck this shit.
yeah.
So, he's old too, you know what I mean? Like
Fuck
90.
this.
yeah.
I
He's
feel like
90?
he's 90.
Yeah, he's old as
Yeah,
fuck.
fuck this.
Like,
It's time to step down.
somebody probably came here. What do you want to do now? Like,
Enjoy your
bro,
life.
I'm trying
I
to
wanna
fucking
die in
sleep.
peace.
Yeah.
Like,
Go sit in a bed, get fed grapes by beautiful
pretty
women,
much.
and get fanned by a big palm leaf.
It's
Pretty
not
nurses,
like that.
grab the ass. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Sure.
they're
why
very
not?
smart over there, though. Like, their education system is not bad.
Yeah, I mean,
It's good.
it's true. Same thing with the medical system there. I mean, a lot of people would fly down there to get stuff done. The doctors down there, no joke.
No, they're good.
Yeah. for
And
sure.
what's crazy is they help a lot of countries, neighboring countries, including our country, like
Sure.
Haiti and stuff. Like,
Our
they're good.
country, Panama, yeah, stuff like that.
It's time to open shit up. Just open it up. Enough is enough. Stop the embargo. It's
Stop the beef.
Yeah, stop the beef.
Stop the beef. I like it.
You got beef?
That's right. All right, so let's move into the elephant in the room. This bitch, Derek Chauvin, guilty on all 3 cases.
Fucking finally, bro.
Seriously.
Yeah, there was no
finally is
choice for this
right.
motherfucker. Like,
Here's the problem I have with that.
I was still on the fence. Like, I mean, I obviously guilty, but in this country, you just don't fucking know.
you,
No,
yeah,
I
you-
get that, but here's the problem with that. He's guilty. Yes, we all knew that. Now it comes the sentencing. What are you gonna give him? It could be tricky.
Well,
Yeah.
he was actually denied a plea deal. They
Yeah,
tried to do it, and
you
William
try to do
Barr.
a third degree murder.
Yeah,
plea deal.
Yeah, they try to
10
make it
million,
less and less and
and Barr was like no.
the oldest state attorney or whatever. Yeah,
William Barr, the Attorney General. He's like, nope, we're not going to accept that, which is good for him. You know, we definitely applaud that.
that's how you know he knew he was guilty from the beginning.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure. What's that, Lucas?
Did you guys also see the judge revoked his bail? He's in
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah,
until
he-
Yeah, of course.
Dude,
They
if
have
you're
to do that.
guilty of murder, of course.
But my
It's
only
not like,
problem is
all right,
that-
we'll go home for a little bit. We'll come get you.
My only problem with it is if it was you, me, or Laz, whatever, you get life. Maybe the needle. He's gonna get what, 20 years max?
I
No,
don't know.
those two of the
It's
charges
not first
is like-
degree. It's
not
second
first.
degree.
That's my problem. It's not
two
first
of the
degree.
charges, I think it's minimum 10 years. So
That's not a lot of time.
How do you?
That's what I'm trying to say.
How do you get charged with 2 murder, third and second? That's what I'm can't grasp. Guilty in second and third. I guess they'll just take the worst one. Is that how it works?
No, you're gonna do it. He gets
No,
They take the
dude.
lesser, right?
no. They take all 3.
No, they take all 3 and make it consecutive.
Yeah.
So how
it's
much
just-
time is that in total?
Well,
so
we're gonna
what?
find out.
Each one has their own time.
They have a
So-
minimum and a maximum.
Research Lucas.
Yeah, they have a minimum for each one. They have a maximum for each one. Right now, it's going to be on the judge to see what the recommended sentencing is. I
All right,
know at
Lucas.
some states, juries decide the sentencing, but I think their state, the judge decides.
Really? I didn't know that. Judges decide or juries decide?
Some states.
Wow.
Oh.
Lucas, give us the range and then we'll vote on what we
Yeah.
think.
Give me a little bit because I actually have to.
No, I know it's going to take a while. But how the fucking Luya? Jesus.
This is the first time, bro. Like, yo, like, we had that one lady who shot the dude in the other apartment. She got 10 years.
She got 10 years.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
But,
That's
like,
not enough time.
No, but this one, fuck, dog. We just talked about it.
I mean, this one is because they had
You
the
can't
video.
stop-
It's 9 fucking minutes.
You
That's the only
can't
reason.
stand on somebody's neck for
9
10
minutes,
bro.
yeah.
Like, literally.
With
like,
your hand in your fucking pocket.
Yeah.
That's what everybody was talking about. It's like they could say whatever the fuck they want to say about the dude, but you can't even put your knee on a dog for 9 minutes, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Or a bird or anything.
Handcuffed.
So doesn't matter what's going on. You can't do that shit. Like, at
That
the end
shit's
of the
not
day,
right.
it doesn't matter. And you know me, I'm all for like, yo, you shouldn't have been doing this shit if you didn't want to get in trouble. You feel me?
Sure.
I've talked about that before, but it's unacceptable. No,
Absolutely.
you can't do that type of shit.
And
Absolutely.
honestly speaking, I'll speak for myself. I've been arrested. Handcuffs hurt alone, let alone have somebody on my fucking neck for 9 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
it's not like they put those handcuffs on gently.
No, they don't. It's fucking tight in the back of that fucking car. It's hot.
Yeah.
So imagine the fucking knee.
Yeah.
Like, it's not right.
No, it's not. And thank the fucking Lord.
And he
this
said it
guy's
the whole
going.
time. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Nah,
and we all ran upstairs. It's like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, we
Dude,
got
so
all
do you-
the what?
No, I was going to say, so do you think this is going to make a difference? You know, do you think there's going to be cops out there like, okay,
I
tides have
don't-
turned?
Honestly, I don't know because on the way here, I was talking to Laz. Look at the 13-year-old. He had his hands up. He got shot. That's
They were
crazy.
saying he had a gun, but
Yeah, but he
Had his-
threw it away
no, I
from
seen
him.
the video. His hands was up.
Sure.
Like
No,
this.
he had a gun, but he threw it
threw it over
away
the
from.
fence.
All right, but
Yeah,
guess what?
put his
When they
hands
pulled
up
the gun
because-
on him,
Sure.
his hands was like this.
I hear
Yeah.
you.
Originally,
shot in the
they had,
chest.
originally they had a reason to draw their weapons because he did have a weapon, but he disarmed himself and posed no immediate threat.
Yeah, but in the dark with a flashlight,
Yeah,
you have no
no,
fucking
there's-
clue.
there's no,
But
no
if the
clue,
camera
but-
could see it, they
yeah.
definitely could have saw it.
But
so.
either way, I hear you, man. I
But-
hear you.
Man,
We'll see.
like, I don't know, bro. I hate it. Like, I was talking to my baby mama's landlord today, and I was like, I don't really like the Hollywood area that much. And he was like, why? I'm like, it's too much police. He's like, they don't bother people that much. I'm like, yeah, they probably don't bother you. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and
Remember when I came today? You're like, get out the car.
yeah, because
exactly.
like literally, like,
I
when-
pulled up. There's a cop behind me. He's like, Ricky, get out the car. Let's go inside.
Yeah, let's go outside. Because they literally, and the dude drove around 2 times. And then when I went outside with Tesla to like display, dude drove around and stopped again.
The
like,
cop?
Yeah, like, because they don't understand, like, I get it. If I'm just driving down the street in my car and nobody sees me, I'm good. If I have my windows down and they see me, it's a different
You
situation.
seen 2 people outside talking.
Yeah,
Sure.
But he just came back like 4 times, bro. Like, for no reason. And the cops never come around there. So it's like, I don't want to deal with
Is
it.
this recently?
This is
That's
today.
today.
Probably because because you said there's and when I came home, I noticed there was a cop just
Nah,
sitting
but
there
over
with the
the-
lights on.
Over there, nothing like that happens over there.
I got you.
Like,
Nah, but I'm guessing it's because of the trial today, too.
That's what I'm
maybe,
saying.
maybe, but like
'Cause,
that's
remember, today I had an appointment, eye doctor appointment with my daughter. And when I dropped her off, she lives in Miramar. Not Miramar. And there was like 4 cops at the park. So,
Sure.
yeah, I think this is a today thing.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like still.
probably.
But like me, I can't be outside with a child.
Sure.
3-year-old. I'm 3-year-old playing in the leaves and
The
cats and
leaves.
birds.
Nah,
kicking
nah,
a
not
ball. Nah, no,
Not today,
like not today.
Not that.
Yeah, it was interesting. There's like coming over here. I usually don't see so many cops, but
I counted 11 cops on the way here today.
really,
Yes.
wow.
2 before we even crossed the bridge
Like
to get on
sitting
the
there with the lights on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's always one right over the bridge.
No,
You're
that's
talking
a
about
fake car.
right here.
2 before, I know there's 2 before the gas station when you're on the Miami side.
Sure.
Crossing over, there's always one, but then there was another one,
There's always the fake one, too.
and then there was a fake one.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 more. When we were about to the light before the light to make the left, there was one
Yeah,
there, and then
there
there
was
was
one
2
in
more.
median.
Like, I'm just like, yo, why are there so much cops?
Just
Like,
in case there's rioting.
and we couldn't
Yeah,
even
Bal
get in the
Harbor's
left
right
lane
there.
to make the left turn because there was another cop there.
Sure.
Like,
After Capitol riots, dude, they're not
No
taking
riots.
any fucking chances.
oh god, we're good.
But I'll tell you what, this guy's going to fucking jail. Hella fucking Lulia. Hold on. So he faces up to 40 years. It says right here. Up to 25 for 3rd degree and up to 10 years for 2nd degree. Oh, it's 2nd degree manslaughter.
Yeah,
That's what
Not
it
even
is.
murder.
Okay.
It's not going to be murder because murder.
So
has
up to
be like-
40 years. What do we think? Ricky, how many years?
Unfortunately, they say 15
15? Okay.
with parole.
Laz,
I'll say 20.
20? Okay. Okay. Lucas?
I'll say 25, but I don't think he's going to last too long.
You think he's
Yeah.
gonna kill himself?
No, I think they're going to
Ooh.
whoop his ass when he gets in there. I think 25
it's-
also.
Nah, they're gonna put
25
him
years
in
of protective custody.
Sure.
Pussy City.
I'll take the 20. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I know-
I'd be,
I
I'd be,
was saying
I'd be
that
okay
earlier.
with 20.
Everybody was like, da da da, whatever. I'm like, at the end of the day, it's 20 years.
Did you find out a minimum, Lucas?
Punk
Oh,
City.
some of the minimums are like the 3rd degree manslaughter one.
5 years or some
Second
shit
degree
like that.
manslaughter.
2nd degree manslaughter, like the lowest you can get is like 10 months.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, something.
All right.
Yeah, like, that's the problem.
It better
Is it
be
up
at
to
least 40. I'm with you. If that's the case, it better be at least
He's not
20
gonna get the
years.
maximum. We're being
No,
honest.
for sure.
Yeah, he's
for
not
sure.
getting 40.
We know that.
I'll take the 20. I really feel like it's gonna be under that though.
What's that, Lucas? You're dying for it. Get your joke in. Go for
No,
it.
I was going to say, all right, guys, let's meet back here in 20 years and see where he is.
Oh, God. You can always tell when Lucas is trying to say something funny.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go ahead and move in. This is kind of interesting. So, NASA, as you can see, flew a freaking helicopter, or what they're calling a gyrocopter, on the moon, by the way.
Yeah, I seen that today.
I thought it was gonna
Unbelievable.
look more cooler, like cooler.
more cooler.
I don't get why it's saying
Dude, Jesus.
Today I'm fucking up.
Yeah, a little bit, but
I
that's
thought
okay.
it would be cooler. Like,
Why am I not getting a freaking video here? Refresh. Good Lord. Do I gotta like exit and come back in? But anyway, what's amazing about this video is the fact that there's no atmosphere. It's like 1% of the atmosphere here on the United States. So I don't really understand. Like, it's just amazing that they're able to actually get this thing to freaking fly. You can see it's 4 foot wide and only about a foot and a half tall. All the blades you can see here are actually carbon fiber. It's got an antenna, avionics, sensors, cameras, batteries.
They said they put it in a space simulator before they sent it up to kind of have that.
All right, let me ask
I'm
you a
sure
question.
they did like a vacuum type thing.
That's what they said.
I hear you.
Question.
Yep.
How much did they spend to build this?
Probably a shit ton of money.
But you can't pay people in Florida.
I don't want to
huh?
think of. See, that's the thing. I don't want to think about shit like that. But
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be funny, but it's fucked up.
I hear
it's
you.
not that. But people can go to work.
That's what I'm-
Of course, there's a freaking commercial.
Of course.
Good Lord.
always.
It's YouTube.
Can I get in trouble for showing the commercial?
Yes, you can.
No, why?
No way. It's a commercial.
It's
Yeah.
advertising with no sponsors.
Well, here, we'll listen. Why not?
They should.
For the listeners,
They should get in trouble.
With Ford Copilot 360.
Ford Copilot 360.
I have no parts of this.
And because
Ford,
is
we want our money.
built for this.
So ridiculous. But anyway, for
Ricky
those of
has
you
no parts
watching,
of
we're
this.
going to watch the video, and of course, you could look it up. But the thing just goes up, and it's interesting because you expect it to like be this fluid video where it flies up and hovers a bit. You can see it spinning around there, and it's kind of like very like jittery, which of course they do that because it's a lot less battery. See that?
You ever swim with your hand and stand behind your back?
I would say it's 10 feet. You know, have I ever swum with my hands behind my back?
Exactly. It gets rocky, right?
Yeah, sure.
Exactly.
What?
What the fuck?
What the hell are you talking about?
Ricky's back.
Good Lord. One shot too many, folks. That's all right. That's all right. So as you can see, it flies up, it hovers there, flies back down. What I love, though, here, if you actually watch this thing, so these dorks,
I see somebody with their hands up.
but yeah, so this is kind of funny because this is like in the NASA thing. And, you know, these are the guys that are going to watch it, you know, fly and holy crap. Here you go.
Spin up, take off, climb, hover,
Is that Lucas?
descent,
Wonk, wonk.
touchdown,
Sorry.
and spin down.
So like they did it.
Polite-
They did it.
polite little
Yeah.
golf
But
clap.
what's funny is they don't actually really cheer like the dorks that they are until they see the data.
Confirm that ingenuity has performed its first
It's the
flight.
freaking altimeter data that pops up. That's when they really cheer.
Yeah, because is that when it actually hits the
Like true
helicopter?
dorks.
What do you mean? They have to.
I know, but when you see that shit flying, that should be like, holy crap. They're like, no, that's cool. Where's the data?
We've done that before.
Woo!
Oh, I get it.
You know what I'm
I get
saying?
it.
Like, it's just like,
But if you have to think about it, like, look what you do, right? With the show
Sure.
and with everything that you put into, you care more about what you've done.
Rather
You
than
know
what
it's
you're
gonna
doing.
look good.
Yeah.
sure.
See, like they knew it's gonna fly. Like it flew, but like
They need
let's
the
see
data.
if we were off by a point
Okay,
meter.
sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You gotta
Let's
look
see
at
if we
it.
got 10
You know-
more
you know what?
listens this week.
You're an asshole on that one.
Yeah, he's right. You be throwing shit all over the room.
Am I an asshole?
Wow.
because
All right.
they have to go through so much to get that the
Data
little helicopter to
study.
fly.
And the
So-
data's important, but still, like, you see that shit like on NASA when it lands on Mars. We landed on Mars. Woo! Not like, I
No,
wanna
they're not
see-
impressed.
Can I see the
we
data
can land-
first,
we
please?
can land on Mars all day. We could crash land on Mars.
pretty
You know what I mean?
much
Like
true.
that's how they probably looked at it. Sorry, I didn't want to.
But still, I mean, that's pretty amazing. Like, they've managed to fly this thing on Mars.
And they got the cameras to see it fly.
Yeah, they actually used the rover to view it flying. You know, like two little buddies, like, all right, buddy, here you go, first flight. Let me record it. It's pretty awesome,
It's super
man.
cool. All
It's
So
super,
what's
super
next?
cool. Well, next is they build a real one and eventually build ones that'll just fly solar power, just fly and map Mars.
I didn't. You know what? I didn't realize when how I got the article from you or whatever. I didn't know that everything was solar powered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Well,
cool.
the one on the ground is nuclear powered, but yeah, that flying copter,
Yeah.
gyro, whatever.
It's solar powered.
Yeah, it's solar powered. You can't put a nuclear reactor on that thing. It'd be too heavy. That's for sure.
That's pretty cool.
It is. It is. All right.
Those things don't come back, right? Nothing from Mars comes back.
Nah, you're not bringing it back. They actually, one of the things that Curiosity, right? One of the things it's doing is taking core samples and just leaving them on the ground where a future mission will bring them back. But so far, we haven't brought anything back from Mars. So, all right. Any last minute thoughts before we take our last break?
Nope.
All right. We will be back with weather. We got beef. We got asshole. We got Laz's corner positivity.
Asshole.
World peace, the battles cease at the very least. No more wars, people flooding all shores. No more greed, taking from those in need. Humanity the sequel, where everyone is equal. Everyone is just people. Humanity the sequel, morally less people. Letting go isn't like threading a needle. If you dream like I do, if you
Hopefully they sold their information to the people that made some maps. All right, so we're back, and we're going to go ahead and jump right in.
Research Lucas with the weather.
So, look at what's going on there, Laz. You enjoying the sound effects?
Because it was like, do they have weather today?
I was just asking.
What is that green crap? What is it with you drinking all these weird, like, the chemicals you put in your body?
What is he
He has the
drink?
logo, though.
It's Gatorade.
No, I'm sure. Okay.
It's gay.
Charade. All right. Fierce.
Apple.
Green
Gatorade
apple? Green
Yeah.
apple, probably. All right.
It's not that bad. It's not really.
I like the
It's not
citrus
that
punch.
bad, really.
Yeah. It's not that great. Well, I like the glass. We'll give it to you there.
We have the delegation like fruit punch.
All right, Lucas. So
Actually, it kind of looks like coolant.
it does look like coolant. So what do we have for the weather this week? What is that behind you, by the way?
That is the local reservoir.
Okay. Very nice.
It's actually flooded. You just drove past it, and it's probably only about, a little bit like that much coming over.
Sure.
Relative to the picture.
Sure.
We just had like 4 days of rain with that,
Yeah, we had some rain last night. That was kind of nice.
which they actually tested, and they found trace elements of every single drug known to man.
That happens in every major city. So being out there, not a surprise. Because once those drugs leave your system, they got to go somewhere.
I know people flushing them down the toilet.
Okay. Or that. Good story. Okay, Lucas. So
With the weather. With the
No!
forgot about our new sound effect, by the way.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like that one. No.
Go ahead, Lucas.
All right. So this week, in celebration of 420, we have
Okay.
Tokeland, Washington.
Tokeland, Washington. We'll take it. Absolutely. Could you spell that for the listeners out there, please?
Tokeland.
All right.
And however you spell Washington.
Sure. I wonder if it was a recent name. They put it in there like now that it's legal here, we're trying to make it legal. All right. So I guess we'll start with Friday. We'll just keep starting with Friday. I feel like this could come out on Thursday, depending on how my week goes. Take it away, Lucas.
Friday, April 23rd, high 54, low 44. Showers in the PM with a chance of precipitation at 37% with the winds coming out of the southwest at 12 miles per hour.
Okay.
Saturday, April 24th, high 53, low 43. Rain again with a chance of precipitation at 93%.
Wow.
With the winds coming out of the south-southwest at 16 miles per hour.
It's getting windy out there, folks.
Sunday, April 25th, high 54, low 43. Showers again.
Okay.
It's Washington. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
fair enough. Sure.
Chance of precipitation, 64%, with the winds coming out of the south-southwest at 12 miles per hour.
Okay.
Monday, April 26th, high of 54, low of 43.
Showers.
I hate
Chance,
Jeez.
chance of precipitation at 51%. Yeah. With the winds coming out of the southwest at 14 miles per hour.
Okay.
And finish off with Tuesday, April 27th.
Hold on. So high of 56, low of 46.
It's kind of look cold.
Showers, chance of precipitation like 69%. Nice. And with the winds coming out of the southwest at 11 miles per hour.
The only thing you got right was a low of 46 and showers.
Okay. So please hit us with it.
High of 55, low of 46. Showers, chance of precipitation at 52%, with the winds coming out of the south at 18 miles per hour.
18? All right. Wow. It's a little windy out there, folks. All right. Well, then.
Research Lucas with the weather.
Thank you very much, Lucas. Tokeland it is. Have to
Oakland,
say,
Washington.
My kind of place. We definitely give him props for coming up with such a great name. So, all right, we've got some beef out there. We're going to start with Laz because, he's dying to just unload the weight on his shoulders.
So, Publix.
Hold on.
You got beef?
Publix, take it away.
The first part of this beef is Ricky.
Me?
Okay, wow.
Oh, because I dragged you.
Not because you dragged me.
What?
Usually, before the end of the evening, Ricky hangs out with me most of the time. If either one of us don't have anything to do, we're chilling.
Sure.
So I'm like, what are you eating today? He's like, I'm gonna go to Publix, get a Publix sub. I'm like, damn, I want a Publix sub. He likes to go to
Public subs are dope.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Most
Not
of the time.
this one.
Okay.
So I'm like, what are you eating today? He's like, I want a Publix sub. All right, cool, let's go. So obviously, Ricky likes to go to his certain places. He won't go to the closest place. I want to go to this one.
No, that one by your house, they're always closed.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. But you chose a further one away. Whatever.
Right, yeah.
So
I mean, there's always one like a few miles down the road.
yeah, always.
Yeah, it's like less than 5 minutes.
Sure.
But go ahead.
Anyways, so we went to the one in Miramar.
Yeah.
Not me and Mar.
Sure.
No, Myanmar.
Sure.
No, Miramar.
So 2,000 miles away from where your son lives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So first we walk in, the line has like 15 people in the line.
That's always the case, though.
No, it's not.
This is
Okay.
the deli, might you add?
When I'm playing daddy and with my daughter in Hollywood all the time, it's that Hollywood Publix is fucking amazing.
Sure.
And they're the greatest. So we
So we went to the one in the hood.
It's not even the hood. Anyways, 15
like
people in the line.
hood-esque.
So 15 people in the line. We got one worker working fast as hell. We got one really, really slow worker.
It was his first day.
Both making sandwiches?
Yeah.
Both making sandwiches.
Okay.
But you're coming up.
Sure.
So boom. So we're just in line. We're not paying attention to whatever's going on. Then all of a sudden,
Are you pulling numbers, by the way?
No,
in
we're
line?
just in line.
You're just
We're
in line.
Just in
Okay.
line. The number things is for like cutting meat or whatever.
I was on
Sure.
my phone, so
So then we're like third or fourth in line. We just hear, fuck, we're out of this, we're out of that. Hurry the fuck up. I'm like, where are we? You feel me? Like, you expect this from other places?
Sure.
So
So
then-
like
Publix?
customers saying that?
No,
No,
this is
the
this
worker.
is
Oh,
the
the
worker.
guy. Oh.
No,
It's a
not a
lady.
guy. It's an old
lady.
black lady.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, so I just
Can I
put my-
say figures?
she opened the door to get the chicken tender. She's like, fuck, it's hot. Like,
Oh my God, dude.
am I
Yo.
supposed to hear this?
Publix never had, like, I've never had an experience at Publix like this in my life.
Okay.
That and Chick-fil-A.
I put my phone in my pocket and I'm sitting there. I'm just looking at this thing like, what the hell?
Sure.
He's like, you hear this? I'm like, yeah, dog.
So that
Wow.
dude's making my sandwich and
Hey, wait,
I-
who's the slow one?
the slow
dude.
one is the dude.
Okay,
And
so-
the slow
In his
one,
defense,
The
it was
black
probably
chick
his first
is burning
first
her
week.
fingers, working hard, expletives,
yeah.
entertaining.
It was
Sure.
entertaining.
Sure.
I would not be happy if I was somebody that was in a
A
rush or
sandwich?
something, like whatever.
No, she was ghetto as fuck. I'll be real.
Big time.
Sure.
Big time.
She's like, 9 o'clock, I'm done. I'm out this bitch.
Ricky's bothering me because I asked the dude. That's why I'm gonna give you your beef too with this one. I asked because I like my sandwiches toasted with like my onions and my peppers and salt and whatever before they toast it, and then I add all the other stuff.
No, you know why I was mad at you? People toast a sandwich with the onions and peppers. He wanted the salt and pepper and the vinegar.
No, I want the
It's
salt,
wet.
and pepper,
Wait,
and the
you
oil.
toast it with the salt, pepper, and the oil?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck
and
is that?
oregano.
Exactly.
It's delicious.
I was
Anyways,
eating water.
It's not like the oil and the vinegar is getting toasted.
Seth, that's okay. You feel me?
Okay.
I understand that.
You can have it your way.
No. It's cool.
Nah, this ain't Burger King.
I got him for that point. Yeah, he checked me. Like, why are you doing all that? It's already slow. People are waiting. Okay, cool. Whatever. So, boom.
Who checked you? Ricky?
Ricky's checking
Okay.
me. So,
Good
boom.
job, Ricky. Good job.
Oh, they didn't have olives for my sandwich,
Okay,
right?
yeah,
They
that
would
sucks.
have olives. It's all good. I don't need olives. Now, when Ricky orders his sandwich, they
had
didn't
to cut
have
the meat from scratch.
They didn't
That's
have
not
what,
my
They
fault.
didn't have what he needed. So the dude went and cut all the meat for his sandwich.
That happens.
That's not my
That
fault.
took him 15.
Exactly.
That took him 10 minutes to cut your sandwich. Shit.
Guess
And
what? It was delicious. I got it right.
But listen, all this time, right?
Without toasting the fucking vinegar.
The lady made like 10 more sandwiches while this guy was cutting Ricky's meat.
It was his first week.
It was good. It doesn't matter. You could have just said I want something else. No, but you
Just get a chicken tender sub.
No,
bro.
I wanted
Done.
roast beef. I wanted ham. I wanted salami.
Jeez.
So, dude
yeah,
had to
they don't
cut.
have that shit cut.
And they usually have it cut. But it's 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock
What,
at night when it's
salami,
supposed to
roast
close.
beef, and ham together?
Yeah, that's the ultimate.
No,
Yeah.
it's the ultimate ever.
Okay,
They actually offer it on the menu.
Sure, okay.
So dude, instead of him saying no, dude was like, I don't have it, but I'll go cut it for you. And I'm like, oh, so you bothered me about
And
telling her
then,
to put oil?
the chick just looked at him like, are you out of
The
your
chick
fucking
was
mind?
losing her
Everybody
fucking
did.
mind.
You know what I did? Got on my phone, started cracking jokes.
Of course.
The customers,
People behind you are like, are you fucking kidding me?
Should have got there 30 minutes early.
this lady's cussing, the workers cussing
She was
her
cussing a
ass off.
storm.
Cussing a
I had to
storm.
beat this
They
bitch.
ran out of lettuce, right?
No, here's the part that's funny. She's like, I've been here since 4. So last felt bad. Like, damn, she been here since 4 a.m. I'm like, no, she didn't.
4
Nigga, it's
p.m.?
She was
Yeah, 4
4
p.m.
p.m.
Thank you.
Oh,
4
damn.
p.m. It was 8 something. She was been for 4 hours.
She was complaining about 4 hours of work. I thought it was 4 a.m. because
Yeah, he thought it was
sometimes-
4 a.m. for some
You
strange
know when you get
reason.
to work, it's like 6 a.m. and you probably work like 12 hours. I'm like,
Shut
damn,
up.
I feel bad. You feel me?
Ain't no Publix opening at 4.
Yeah, you're right. But
Wow.
then customers were going to try to get lettuce for them to chop the lettuce so they could put lettuce on the subs.
So where's the manager in all this?
Nowhere to be found.
Clearly.
That's
And
what I told
then
him.
It was one lady. One lady walked up at
Should've.
9:45, and she was like, "Oh, you're not gonna make it. The last person in the line is getting whatever." Blah, blah. And she's like, "It's 9:45. You're not close." And then she's like, "Okay, you're the last one now." Like,
No, technically she's right. If it's not 10, she's
yeah,
in the line.
if you're in
You gotta
line,
serve her.
Sure.
Yep. See?
You should have filmed
He's
that
right.
shit, bro. It would have been great. We would have put it on the show.
oh man, I never.
And then somebody asked her, "How's your day?" "Oh, it's gonna be better when I leave this shit."
just like that, same context.
I don't know. Sounds like you guys, even though you have beef, it sounds like you got a good show. I'm
Oh,
just
for
saying.
sure. But I would if I was
He
wasn't a
said if
public
he was an
customer
outsider,
already,
like
I would
visiting
never go
Miami,
to
he'd
Publix
never
again.
go there.
Sure.
I would never go to Publix again.
I know I
Okay.
would.
At least maybe not that one. The one that Ricky had to drive extra time to. Ricky's just, using up that time. But you know what? If you wanted a freaking ultimate, it's not their fault that the guy's super slow.
No, A for effort. He made my shit perfect.
Sure.
Took his time, cut the meat.
I'm sure it was
What type of
delicious.
cheese you
It was
like?
ten- it was 10 people
Provolone.
behind
Did he
us.
toast your oil too?
No, I didn't have no oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cut all your meat though.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Jackass.
Lucas, you said you had some beef as well, right?
It's time for. Wait a minute. What?
I hit 2 buttons at the time. Go ahead.
What the?
It's nothing like YouTube.
That. Yeah.
Yeah. After that, yeah, thanks for letting me follow that up.
Yeah.
But no, I got beef with my mouse. It just fucking died on me the other night.
Your mouse.
Oh, yeah. For his computer. He's in the
Yeah.
middle of a match where you're playing Call of Duty or something.
Yeah, Warzone.
Sure.
And it just died.
Like batteries, like nothing could resurrect it.
No, it's wired.
Oh,
it's a
really? Well, there's a
straight-
problem
that-
right there.
The laser just died.
Does
Should
that
be
happen?
worse.
Wired.
How long
Yeah.
have you had that mouse?
Probably
Like
since like 1950. Wired
year?
mouse.
No, I had it since I built the computer. Woodrow gave it to me.
Oh, you built yours too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just,
yeah,
just
mine's
built it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my son built his.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
$1,500 later.
yeah, it's a way to go.
You
Seth.
can't go cheap
Except for the
cheap mouse.
Yeah, but you can't build a Mac.
wired mouse.
No.
Wired mouse. Seriously.
No, I told him, did he build?
It's like
No,
I
it
built
was-
this
Did he build
amazing
his
computer, but save some money on the mouse, bro. You'd be
I'll buy
impressed.
$5
No,
mouse.
dude.
Yeah.
I looked it up. The mouse that I had was like $30.
Yeah, you can get a wireless one for that.
Decent.
Although you
Except-
can't get a wireless gaming mouse for that. He uses the fancy gaming shit.
Yeah, my son does
Yeah.
too.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, Lucas. Your beef sucks. compared to theirs.
Yeah, but I do
I got
have
beef
to say,
with your beef.
but I do have to say, suck it because the new one I have is nice.
How much you
Comes
bought
with
it for?
LED.
Then this one just die on the show.
$80.
No, he got
No.
he got a new one. He got
Yeah,
a new one.
I'm borrowing a little.
Look at that thing.
Suck it.
Suck it. Yeah. You know what I think about that mouse?
Yeah,
That's what I
I
think
need that
about
sound
that.
bit.
I know,
No,
right? I'll
the
send
new-
it to you.
the new
For
one's
sure.
coming in the mail tomorrow. It's a $80 LED backlit
Mouse.
multi. Yeah,
Okay.
Backup lasers. Backup
backlit.
this.
Yeah.
dude,
Jesus.
everything pretty much lights up on my computer.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, so
All right.
cute.
I mean, it's cool to get some of the my keyboard lights up as well, but you can't really see it. It's just the numbers. It's not a bunch of different colors because I don't need the rainbow.
Nobody cares, Seth.
All right.
Talking shit.
Fair enough.
I'm-
All right. Well, Ricky. You said, "Am I an asshole?"
Yeah.
Let me just do mine first. It's
Go ahead.
really, really quick and easy.
Am I an asshole?
So I'm
Justin.
driving to work, and every freaking day at the same freaking light, there's a guy begging for money. And I just don't want to make eye contact because when you fucking make eye contact,
You're trapped.
so it's like, am I an asshole for ignoring this guy every fucking day on my way to
because
work?
when I get off on 79th Street, if my windows are down, I put my windows up. Light turns green, windows down.
I'm out.
Okay, fair enough.
Get some tints, white boy.
I have them in the back, just not in the front.
Yeah.
I got them in the back. They were factory in the back. All right. So I guess Ricky,
Am I an asshole?
let's hear it.
This one you're gonna have to beep a lot of shit on. So Laz knows that I had an ex from years ago that I hooked up with, and I recently re-hooked up with. So last week I was kind of not drunk, but I was in one of those. Hey, you want to go out? She said, yeah. I said, where address, this and that. I'll take you out. That's supposed to be yesterday. So I completely ditched her.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He had a
Yep.
3-day disappearing act.
Yeah, I
We gotta talk
disappeared for
about
3
that
days.
too.
I had a bender.
She
whatever.
ghosted.
I ghosted
Sort of,
her.
kind of, but
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what
due
she sent
to-
me at
due to
3 a.m.
party. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Here.
Hold
It's 2021.
on. Let me set the mood.
Go ahead.
Or not that one. There we go.
Oh, you're gonna have to beep a lot of shit.
That's fine.
So she's very upfront, just to let you know.
I might not beep anything. Maybe just names. But if you leave the name out, it'll help.
Nah, there's no names. This is
Okay.
comments.
All right. Here we go.
All right. It's 2021 and you still ain't shit. That's why you're not blessed and you're still in the same bummus position you were in 2017. Dick's still probably small and you still probably can't fuck or eat pussy right. Do me a favor. Do not call, email, text, or even look up for my info because I never stuck an asshole doing that shit. The only way you had my address. Fuck nigga. Don't even whisper my motherfucking name. Not even in your dreams, ho nigga. Don't even dream of me. Fuck you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good Lord. And this was,
Just because he didn't take her on a date.
Just say take her out.
well, I mean,
Just to be in the defense, I had an emergency with Lass's brother.
sure.
He was I'm not
Another
saying.
emergency?
He had an emergency. I had to pick up his daughter from school and watch her for a little bit, and I passed out.
Sure.
And
So
my
you,
fault.
No
I
call,
admit it.
no call, no
yeah,
show.
no call, no show, and I got the business.
No
Were
call,
you,
no-
wait, were you
no show,
supposed
Rick.
to? Was it? Yeah, right. Were you supposed to like a certain time, like pick her up or?
I told her wear something nice. I'm taking you out, and I just ghosted her.
Ah, dude.
Am I an asshole?
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, I am. Be honest, I'm not attracted to her.
But he doesn't even
So
like
why
you.
would
Don't even
you
like
go
her. And
out with her? 'Cause you were drunk?
He told her already that he doesn't like her.
Because you were
like that.
kind of drunk and you're like, we'll get some,
why
get
not?
some
This
ass.
is the thing. Rick had been drunk for 60 days, and then he had a shot on fucking Saturday
And ruined
then I didn't even see him yesterday. Who knows
Sure.
what he was
Yeah.
doing? He disappeared for 3 days, bro.
When I
Like,
stop drinking and I drink, I tend to text people, "Hey, how you doing? I miss you."
And
you
then you
looking
get
good?
the business.
How you looking? Good looking? Shit like
I mean,
that.
can't you like text the fine like honeys? Like,
Oh yeah.
he's
Yeah.
like, you
Text
know,
me, bitch. Fuck
texting
that.
the girls that look like they got hit in the face with a bag of hot nickels.
That's right. I'm worried about this motherfucker. Where you at?
Yeah.
No text. Call.
Wow.
No, I called him.
He called somebody else.
I called
He's
him,
sleeping.
and somebody texted me, "Oh, he's knocked out in the guest room." Like, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Like,
Oh, there's more.
Oh, okay. Here we
It's-
go.
It's too good for you. You do not deserve me. I would never, ever do anything like that to hurt you. I would have called you and said, listen, I had an emergency. Let's reschedule so I can make it up to you. I wouldn't just not called you all day.
she texted
I
that?
like you. Yeah. I like you too much to hurt you. I would never done that to you. I'm just saying.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
She's right.
I don't give a fuck. You know me.
But
Sure.
was that her response, or that's what she said you should have said?
No, did you say anything, or should you just keep getting hammered with these?
I did the emoji like this.
The one? This one?
The
So
emoji.
the shoulder shrug.
Yeah.
Like, well, what do you want me to tell you?
I mean, I'm
Dog,
not attracted to her.
And then
so-
she really fucking likes you.
Wow. All right.
Just get out of here.
so
when you
much
can.
for going out with
You know what I
Grace,
was doing in the
folks.
meantime?
What's that?
I
Jerking
was
off?
flirting. No, I was flirting with the woman in my dreams.
There you go.
Oh yeah, do you have a date coming up soon, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Please let us know how that goes.
I'm taking her to Primer and Talk.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay.
Fancy Rick.
Yeah.
Damn. Hopefully, homegirl doesn't. The other homegirl doesn't watch this episode.
I don't give a shit. She
might-
can hear it for all I care.
He's
I
All
guess this is
right.
my way of telling her, not telling her.
Sure.
Breaking
sure.
it off.
Well,
Fuck me in my couch.
I guess that's it. I mean, well, it looks like it's too late for that now, folks. All right. Well, you're an asshole. Quick
Big time.
update. Alex Navalny in Russia, they're saying he's going to die soon because he's on a hunger strike because they refuse to let him see his doctors. And they took a blood test, and his potassium, I think it is way high. I think like 6. The number 6 is like, really bad. And he's like a 7.5 or whatever. So we'll see. And then, of course, a lot of people have basically told Russia, if you let this guy die, there's going to be some problems, a lot of other countries and stuff like that. So now that we got that out of the way,
Laz's Corner of Positivity.
Laz,
that voice is so sexy.
positivity time. I know, right? I hear
Who
it
is
every
that?
day.
It doesn't sound like that all the time.
Fair enough. It's
Or
my,
that'd be-
my beautiful
Or
wife.
she'd be my wife. I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
Frat brothers give their old cook a generous surprise. So
Old cook?
Yeah, their old cook for their frat house.
Okay.
This came from newser.com.
Sure. Newser?
Newser.
Is that your secret spot?
No. No. I wasn't.
Okay.
I was ready today, but whatever.
Okay.
I won't say. Jesse Hamilton. What the? It came at the right time too. Fucking ads. Boo.
Right?
So Jesse Hamilton, she's worked at least 2 jobs and sometimes 4 since she was 14 years old. When she finally was able to purchase a home, she was really like 52 years old.
Wow.
And she used to cook for a bunch of frat brothers at a university, at Louisiana State University, actually.
Sure.
Phi Gamma Delta Fraternity House. She served up to 100 men at a time, blah,
Wow.
blah, blah. They did some kitchen stuff. They saw on the capital. She talked to them about their problems, blah, 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 blah. Then she ended up getting sick. They felt like she was the mother to them all, and what they did was pull together enough money to pay off the rest of her mortgage in Baton Rouge.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking
That's what's
awesome,
up.
man.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, yeah.
They
Good
look at
job.
like a mother to them.
Sure.
It was cool.
That is cool. Tell you
Yeah,
what.
she had to deal with 100 stupid.
That's what I'm saying. 100? Good Lord.
Drunk, weird, high,
probably
Sure.
hungover.
like
Make
Hey,
me
baby,
some
look at this.
nachos and buffalo wings.
Hey, baby, look at this.
Wow. Yeah, right? That's true. Fucking A. All right. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. Review us on iTunes and, subscribe on YouTube and tell your friends, all that crap. Any last minute thoughts, anyone?
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So Dogecoin actually went on a little bit of a run today. Actually, do I have it? I think I actually pulled it up because I did want to talk about it. Anyway, so yeah, Dogecoin, it's actually dropped down. It's down to 30 cents. So I told Lucas when he bought it fucking 38 cents, I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's going to drop.
Invest in the long run.
Invest in the long run, but if you can get in, at 30 cents instead of where it was at like 38, 39 cents, go for it. I just, I think it's going to drop down to 20. Like I said, once it gets down there, I think there's a good possibility. Because if we look at the week, that is, so you can see resistance is sitting here at 27, 25. I feel like it'll drop slightly below resistance. I think you'll see it somewhere around like 20, 22, 23. And then buy it and then, take it to the moon. I'm just saying.
Yeah, just sit on it for the next couple of years.
Sure. I think honestly, jump in. There's plenty of other coins.
Just a suggestion.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm not a financial advisor.
Exactly.
Just, giving you my 37 or 30.7 cents here. Just saying. But yeah, Dogecoin on an amazing run. It was like 5 cents for the longest time. And then all of a sudden, as you can see,
that's why I bought it.
You bought it 5 cents?
Yep.
Good for you, bro. Hold on to that shit. Seriously. At one point, I am not lying, I had like 1 million of them.
You're not the only person that told me that.
I wonder, dude. I wonder if honestly, it could be. I have a digital wallet around here. It could be there somewhere. I'll have to take a look. But I'm pretty sure I sold it a long time ago. So anyway, it was on Cryptopia, and Cryptopia is one of the ones that went under and took all the fucking cryptocurrency with it.
But cryptocurrency is the future.
It is. It is. Like I said, Ethereum, just buy it. That's it. Buy it and be done with it.
This is when
just buy it and don't even look at it.
All the ones you see up here, interestingly enough, Ethereum, Ripple, Stellar Lumens, Cardano, I had them all. I sold them all and put them into Bitcoin because I didn't really want to follow that crap.
I told you about my boy with Bitcoin.
Yep, you did. He's looking at you saying, ha ha.
Yep.
All right, folks. Well, that's pretty much it. I guess we got Seth in mic 1. We got Laz in mic 2. We got Lucas in mic 3.
Hey.
And we got Ricky in mic 4. That's all right. No, it's not jackass. It's
Asshole.
It's asshole. That's all right. So we'll see you guys next week with another amazing episode.